Since the dawn of humanity, there's been something about the night that hypnotizes us. A pale, silent face watching over history, bearing witness to our deepest fears. The moon is not just a celestial body, it's a mirror of our curiosity, the first enigma our primitive eyes tried to decode. A beacon in the darkness, whispering that there's something beyond. But what secrets does it keep in its solitude? I'm Adu, and this isn't just another conspiracy channel. Here, every truth has two sides, and I invite you to explore them all. Forget the easy theories. Reality is far more complex. Join me as we uncover the mystery behind the veil. Without further ado, let the mystery begin. What began as a fascination with astronomy has evolved into a haunting question. What secrets is the moon hiding? It all started with the Apollo missions. When the landing modules crashed into the lunar surface, the sensors picked up something unexpected. The moon reverberated. Not like solid rock, but as if it were hollow, as if something inside was echoing. Was it just a geological anomaly, or a sign that its interior holds more than dust and stone? Over the decades, images captured by telescopes and probes have revealed geometric shadows and structures that seem too symmetrical to be natural. Some researchers claim to have seen towers, domes, even tunnels on the far side of the moon. NASA attributes these shapes to optical illusions, pareidolia, or natural rock formations. But UFO researchers aren't so easily convinced. One of the most unsettling testimonies comes from John Lear, a former NASA pilot, who claimed to have witnessed non-human technology and to have made contact with beings that didn't seem human. He said, "There is non-human technology on the moon and Mars, and there are beings that are not human." According to him, there's an extraterrestrial colony on our natural satellite. Governments like those of the United States, Russia, and China know about it, and they're keeping it secret. Let's be honest, there are whispers in the darker corners of the internet suggesting that all the world's governments are connected by invisible threads, that behind the flags, the anthems, and the speeches, there's a hidden global collaboration, a silent conspiracy. But as tempting as that idea is, I find it hard to believe. Yes, governments keep secrets, secrets too big for vaults or archives, secrets that have shaped wars, toppled empires, and rewritten history. But if history has taught us anything, it's that some truths eventually slip through the cracks. A global pact of deception, everyone lying in unison? I don't buy it. Each nation is a different beast with its own instincts. And in a world where the US and Russia spent decades staring each other down with fingers on the trigger, where the Cold War left scars that still burn, it's hard to imagine them conspiring together. But hey, that's just my take. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's keep going. It's true that some astronomers have documented strange phenomena on our beloved moon. Flashes of light, shifting shadows, unexplained movements. Are they just gas reflections, meteor impacts, or signs of intelligent activity? One of the most talked about theories claims that in 1976, a secret mission called Apollo 20 landed on the far side of the moon. And what they found there wasn't dust or rock. It was a ship. A colossal structure crashed thousands of years ago, silent, ancient, not human. Officially, the last manned mission to the moon was Apollo 17 back in 1972. After that, the remaining missions were canceled. Lack of interest, budget cuts, or was something being covered up? Many claim that Apollo 18, 19, and 20 did happen, but were kept secret because what they found up there couldn't be explained and couldn't be shared. As a civilization, we're not ready to know the full story because what's hidden up there could shatter everything we've built as a species. No one in power would rewrite history unless it served them or unless chaos was the goal. Space agencies, at least in their public reports, don't search for alien artifacts. They study the natural environment. But not everyone agrees. Some archaeologists believe that if we only see sand and rocky hills where there could be more, we'll never uncover the history that's literally buried there. In Mexico, hills once thought to be simple mounds turned out to be hidden pyramids. So, what if the same is true on the moon? What if those lunar rock clusters are hiding something else? Photos show craters, shadows, strange formations. Astronomers say they're natural, but others see patterns, symmetry, ruins with stories yet to be told. Picture this: the universe is unimaginably old, and we're just waking up. What if entire civilizations were born, died, and reborn while Earth was still just a puddle of molecules? Maybe eons ago, a race of explorers reached this corner of the cosmos and left their mark just as the Egyptians did in stone. Maybe those structures are still there, waiting to be found, waiting for someone to listen. But let's dial down the imagination for a moment, because science speaks here too. When the Apollo modules crashed into the moon, it didn't sound like solid rock. It rang like a bell for hours. Is it hollow? Is it artificial? Its interior is dry, rigid, with no water or magma to dampen the shockwaves. That's why it vibrates. That's why it sings, a haunting melody, reminding us that the moon, though silent, is stranger than we ever imagined. Now about John Lear, he was actually a US pilot, but not for NASA. He flew cargo missions for the CIA during the Vietnam era. His claims about the moon and Mars aren't backed by official evidence or scientific consensus. The theories he spread, including alien bases, are part of the world of ufology and conspiracy. Lear's statements about extraterrestrial colonies on the moon and Mars are part of a broader narrative that gained traction in the 1980s and 90s. These ideas often rely on unverified testimonies. Like many theorists, Lear leaned on supposed informants and personal interpretations of events. Unfortunately, he never presented physical or documentary proof to support his claims. On the other hand, what some archaeologists and researchers suggest that there might be more out there. Well, astronauts are returning to lunar missions, and maybe, just maybe, we're on the verge of discovering what's been hidden in the shadows for thousands of years. Perhaps, finally, fascinating things will come to light, thanks to science and humanity's relentless thirst to answer the eternal question: are we alone? But maybe the most fascinating thing about the universe isn't what we already know, it's what we still can't explain. The moon, quiet and close, sings to us with vibrations that defy our intuition. And while science offers solid answers, it also leaves room for doubt, for imagination, for wonder. Because every time we look up at the sky, we're not just searching for data, we're searching for meaning, for signs that we're not alone, that there's something beyond what we can touch. And in that search, human curiosity becomes a compass, a spark, a flame. Maybe we won't find alien ruins or hidden structures. Or maybe we will. But what truly matters is that we keep exploring, that we keep asking questions. Because in every question, there's a spark of what makes us human, the desire to understand the incomprehensible. So while the moon continues to sing its dry, strange melody, we keep listening. And who knows, maybe soon, we'll hear something more. That's it for today's journey, Mystery Explorers. If this topic made you think, imagine, or question, then we're on the right path. Drop a comment below and tell me what other enigmas you'd like us to uncover together, from the secrets of the universe to the mysteries buried beneath our feet. I'm Adu, and this is my channel where science meets imagination and many mysteries. Together, we'll discover that reality can be far stranger than it seems. See you in the next video.